Welcome back to Superbly Said, our deep dive into advanced English vocabulary and phrases.
Great to be here. And today we're looking at some really insightful phrases, actually drawn from a SpeakDuo lesson.
That's right. And SpeakDuo.com, well, it's a fantastic place if you want to practice. You can meet people from all over the world, practice English on video calls, and, really build that confidence.
Definitely helps make these phrases stick.
Exactly. So this session is specifically geared towards advanced learners, so we're just going to jump straight in and unpack these phrases, no beating around the bush.
Let's do it.
Okay, first up, a really useful one, to get off to a strong start.
Yeah. Sounds simple, but there's nuance there.
Right. It's not just having a good beginning or starting well. That word strong, it adds something, doesn't it?
It really does. It suggests like momentum, immediate success almost. Something that sets a really positive direction for whatever you're doing.
Yeah, like establishing a powerful position right away. So you might hear something like, the team got off to a strong start in the competition. Simple enough.
Sure.
Or maybe in a work context, like for an IELTS answer, perhaps. You could say, yes, when I joined my company, I feel I got off to a strong start by completing a big project in my first week.
Oh, that's a great example.
Right.
It really conveys impact, doesn't it? That early success. It's valuable in professional settings, definitely. Shows initiative and competence right from the get-go.
It sets a high bar in a good way.
Precisely. It builds confidence, both for you and in how others see you.
Okay, move on up. Phrase number 2. To take someone through something.
This one's all about explanation guidance.
Yes, but again, it's more than just explaining or showing how. What's the difference, you think?
Well, taking someone through it,
Mm-hmm.
it feels more thorough, more step-by-step, like you're really walking them through the process, especially if it's complicated.
Exactly. Ensuring they really understand each part.
Yeah, sequence matters.
So, a general example. The teacher took us through the exam process in detail. Makes sense.
Yeah, very clear.
Or for work, or again, maybe an IELTS response. My manager usually takes me through new tasks when I join a project. It helps me get up to speed quickly.
See, that highlights the helpfulness, the thorough guidance aspect. It's supportive.
It implies care, I think. You're not just dumping information on them.
Right. You're facilitating their understanding properly. Essential for good training or onboarding.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay, next. From the other side.
Perspective shift.
Exactly. Seeing or understanding something from a different viewpoint, and not just any different viewpoint.
No, it often implies like a contrasting view, maybe even an opposing one.
Right. It challenges your initial assumptions, doesn't it? Leads to maybe more balanced understanding.
Deeper, yeah.
So, generally, it was interesting to hear the story from the other side.
Makes you rethink, probably.
Totally. Or for IELTS, maybe reflecting on something. I used to dislike group work, but seeing it from the other side, I realized it teaches valuable teamwork skills.
Oh, that's a classic perspective shift. This phrase really encourages critical thinking, I think. Empathy, too. Seeing things from the other side stops you being so stuck in your own view.
Very true. Vital for understanding complexity.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about time. To arrive with plenty of time to spare.
The opposite of rushing.
Definitely. It means arriving early, obviously, but it's more descriptive than just arriving early.
Yeah, plenty of time to spare. It signals a generous amount of extra time, right? Like you're relaxed, not stressed.
Precisely. It suggests a calm, unhurried arrival, often intentional to avoid that last-minute panic.
We've all been there.
Haven't we just? So, you might say, we arrived with plenty of time to spare for the concert so we could relax beforehand.
Nice and calm.
Or maybe an IELTS answer about habits. I usually arrive for important things with plenty of time to spare because I just hate feeling rushed.
That speaks volumes about preparation, a calm approach. It's a sign of good planning, really. Reduces stress.
It shows you're organized and in control.
Yeah, it sets a good mental state before whatever event it is.
Okay, number 5, and one I think many of us might relate to overthink something.
Oh boy, yes. Guilty as charged sometimes.
Me too. It means thinking too much, too deeply, but importantly, it's different from just thinking carefully.
Right. Overthinking has that negative edge. It's when thinking stops being productive.
Exactly. It implies excessive analysis that, leads to doubt, maybe delay, anxiety, just making things more complicated than they need to be.
Analysis paralysis.
That's the one. So general advice, don't overthink your answer in the interview. Just be clear.
Good advice.
Or maybe an IELTS response about challenges. Yes, I admit, I tend to overthink before giving presentations. I worry too much about small details.
It's such a common pitfall, isn't it? Especially under pressure. This phrase captures that unproductive mental loop perfectly. It's thought turned inwards in a non-helpful way.
Knowing the phrase helps identify it, maybe stop it.
Painfully.
Let's move to deadlines. To work to a strict deadline.
Ooh, the pressure's on with this one.
Definitely. It means a hard, fast time limit, no exceptions. But how is it different from just having a deadline?
Well, that word strict is doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
It emphasizes that it's absolutely inflexible,
Yeah.
non-negotiable.
It highlights the pressure, the imperative to hit that date or time, no wiggle room allowed.
Ooh.
So generally, the project was completed to meet a strict deadline imposed by the client.
That's intense.
Or thinking about IELTS, maybe study habits. Yes, when preparing for my final exams, I had to organize my time very carefully and work to a strict deadline for each subject.
Very relevant in professional and academic life. Time management is key, and strict deadline really conveys the seriousness of the time constraint.
No room for procrastination there.
None at all.
Okay, next up, a nice simple one. To go smoothly.
Ah, the dream scenario.
Isn't it just? It means something happens without problems or difficulties. But how is it different from, say, going well?
Going well could mean it was successful overall, maybe despite a few bumps. But going smoothly, that implies the process was effortless.
Exactly. Free of obstacles, no interruptions, just flowing easily from start to finish, like an absence of friction.
Like gliding.
Yeah. So an example. The meeting went smoothly and actually ended early.
The best kind of meeting.
Totally. Or an IELTS example. Yes, thankfully last week my presentation went really smoothly and I felt quite relieved afterwards.
Using that phrase conveys competence, efficiency. It suggests good planning and execution. The things were handled well. Everything just worked.
It's a sign of things being well managed.
Definitely.
All right, number 8. Strictly speaking.
Ooh, getting precise now.
Very precise. It means being completely accurate about something. How is it different from just being precise or technically speaking?
Well, strictly speaking, often introduces a clarification, maybe correcting a common but slightly inaccurate understanding. It adheres to the exact definition or rule.
Right. It implies you're setting the record straight based on the precise facts or terms.
It draws a very fine line.
So you might hear, strictly speaking, a tomato is a fruit, not a vegetable.
The classic example.
Yes. Or, maybe in an IELTS context, perhaps about rules. Do you correct your friend's grammar? Not really, but, well, strictly speaking, I sometimes gently remind them about certain rules if they ask.
Carefully put. It's great for conveying accuracy, attention to detail. Very useful when precision matters.
In technical discussions or legal ones, maybe?
Exactly, where the exact definition is critical.
Okay, and our final phrase for today, to be brought up somewhere.
About our roots, our childhood.
Exactly. It means being raised, spending your childhood in a specific place. But it feels a bit deeper than just growing up somewhere.
I agree. Brought up seems to focus more on the nurturing, the formative influence of that place during your childhood, how it shaped you.
Yes, the environmental impact on your development, your character.
It carries that weight of upbringing.
So, a general comment. He was brought up in a small village, which fostered his love for nature.
Paints a picture.
Or for an IELTS question about background. I was brought up in a small town, and I think that experience made me value close-knit communities.
It's essential for talking about personal history, isn't it? How where we come from makes us who we are. It efficiently conveys that formative influence.
It says a lot in just a few words.
It really does. Captures that deep connection between place and identity.
Excellent. Wow, we've unpacked quite a few useful phrases there.
We have indeed. Hope everyone's been following along.
Now, let's see how well you've grasped them. Time for a quick quiz.
Yep, let's test that understanding. Listen carefully and pick the best fit.
Okay, question 1. Get off to a strong start. Most nearly means to. A, start cautiously with minimal commitment. B, begin in a successful way that sets a positive tone. Or C, jump ahead quickly without planning. Feel free to pause here if you need a moment to think.
And the answer is option B, begin in a successful way that sets a positive tone. Remember we talked about getting off to a strong start with a project, setting that immediate winning pace? That's the feeling.
Perfect. Question 2. To take someone through something most nearly means to. A, persuade someone to accept a decision. B, move someone past a stage without explaining, or C, explain or guide someone step by step through a process. Take a second if you need to.
Okay, the answer here is option C. Explain or guide someone step by step through a process. Like that example of a manager taking a new team member through a task. Very detailed, very supportive.
Got it. Question 3. From the other side, most nearly means A, considering a situation from a different perspective, B, describing events only after the outcome is known, or C, reporting views from people outside the organization. Pause if you need a moment.
Right, this one is option A, considering a situation from a different perspective. Remember realizing the value of teamwork once you saw it from the other side of initially disliking it. That shift in viewpoint.
Makes sense. Question 4. To overthink something most nearly means to A, analyze carefully to ensure a sound decision, B, think so much that it creates doubt or slows action, or C, decide fast by focusing only on the main headline. Take a breath, what do you think?
This is definitely option B. Think so much that it creates doubt or slows action. That's the core of overthinking when useful analysis turns into unproductive worry, like we said about not overthinking an interview answer.
Okay, halfway through. Question 5. To work to a strict deadline most nearly means to A, complete tasks under a fixed non-negotiable time limit, B, adjust timing freely as priorities shift, or C, proceed indefinitely without a due date. Maybe pause here to consider.
And the answer is option A, complete tasks under a fixed non-negotiable time limit. That word strict means inflexible, non-negotiable, like having to organize your time meticulously for exams with a strict deadline.
Exactly. Question 6. If a meeting goes smoothly, it happens without problems and with steady, easy flow. Think about the nuance of smoothly.
Or C, happens without problems and with steady, easy flow. Think about the nuance of smoothly.
Yes, the correct answer is option C, happens without problems and with steady, easy flow. Smoothly means without friction, without problems, like that presentation that went smoothly without any hiccups. Effortless. Great. Question 7. Strictly speaking most nearly means A, speaking frankly about personal opinions, B, speaking with precise accuracy about definitions or facts, or C, speaking broadly about trends without close attention. Pause if you need a moment here.
This one is option B, speaking with precise accuracy about definitions or facts. It's all about adhering to the exact rule or definition, like clarifying that, strictly speaking, something isn't quite correct based on the precise terms.
Spot on. And the final question, number 8. To be brought up somewhere most nearly means to A, be raised during childhood in a particular place, B, be mentioned briefly during a talk, or C, be relocated to a city for a short assignment. Last one, take your time.
And the answer is option A, be raised during childhood in a particular place. It describes those formative childhood years in a specific location, like being brought up in that small town, shaping who you become.
Fantastic. Hopefully you did well on the quiz. And more importantly, we hope this deep dive has shown you the value of these nuanced phrases. They really do add another layer to your English.
They absolutely do. It's about adding precision, expressing subtle differences in meaning, and ultimately communicating with more confidence and impact. Mastering expressions like these elevates your speaking significantly.
It helps you sound more natural, more fluent. And remember, if you want to practice using these, check out SpeakDuo.com. Unlimited video calls, AI feedback. It's a great way to improve. And premium members, watch your email for those daily quizzes and reviews.
Definitely keep practicing. And maybe, just maybe, consider this as a final thought. How might consciously using these specific, nuanced phrases actually change not just how you speak, but maybe even how you perceive and analyze situations? Could expressing yourself with more precision lead to clearer thinking? Something to mull over.
A very interesting thought. Thanks for joining us on Superbly Said, and we'll talk to you next time.